Shockingly, did you know that your brain produces a hormone that can literally make you fall in love? Yes, you heard it right. We are diving into the surprising world of brain hormones, those invisible conductors orchestrating many of the body's intricate performances. Let's begin with a hormone you might have heard of, oxytocin, often famously dubbed as the love hormone. But why is it called so, you ask? Well, it's because oxytocin plays a pivotal role in a plethora of social and reproductive functions. Imagine the warm, fuzzy feeling you get when you hug a loved one, or the irresistible bond between a mother and her newborn baby. That's oxytocin at work, fostering connections and strengthening bonds. It's like a social glue that holds families and societies together. But oxytocin isn't just about love and cuddles, it's also a star player in the arena of sexual reproduction. From the first blush of attraction to the final push in the delivery room, oxytocin is there, guiding us through these significant life events. It triggers labor, helps the body navigate childbirth, and even stimulates milk production for breastfeeding. And the magic doesn't stop there. After childbirth, oxytocin continues to work its charm, nurturing the bond between mother and baby, easing the stress of new parenthood, and facilitating the unique connection that only a mother and her child share. In essence, oxytocin is a versatile maestro, conducting an orchestra of biological responses that influence our relationships, our reproductive journey, and ultimately, the continuation of human life. It's a testament to the vital role that brain hormones play in our lives. From falling in love to starting a family, these incredible brain hormones are at the heart of our most profound experiences. They guide us, shape us, and influence our interactions with the world around us. Fascinating, isn't it? But there's so much more to explore about brain hormones. Let's move on. Our brain hormones are like the commanders of our body, controlling and coordinating activities across different systems. Now that we've established the significance of our brain hormones, let's dive deeper into their roles. Our brain is a bustling hub of activity, with hormones acting as the key players in this intricate dance of bodily functions. First, let's talk about serotonin, often considered the feel-good hormone. This hormone is a mood regulator and plays a crucial role in how we feel and how we behave. When serotonin levels are balanced, we feel happier, calmer, more focused, and less anxious. It's like the sun on a beautiful day, brightening our mood and lifting our spirits. Next up, we have dopamine, the pleasure and reward hormone. Dopamine is like the applause we receive after a great performance. It motivates us to repeat actions that lead to reward, helping us to learn and adapt. It's involved in everything from our ability to think and plan to our drive to seek out pleasure. Last but certainly not least is cortisol, the stress hormone. This hormone is like the alarm bell that rings when we're in danger. It helps us respond to stressful situations, fueling our fight or flight response. While it's crucial in emergencies, too much cortisol can leave us feeling constantly on edge, like a car alarm that won't stop blaring. But it's important to remember that these hormones don't act alone. They're part of a complex, interconnected system where everything affects everything else. It's like a symphony, with each hormone playing its part in perfect harmony. When one hormone is out of tune, it can throw the whole performance off balance. So, these hormones are not just chemicals, but the conductors of the symphony that is our body. They guide and direct our bodily functions, helping to keep us in tune with ourselves and the world around us. And just like a symphony, when all the parts work together, the result is a beautiful, harmonious performance. Ever wondered where these powerful hormones come from? Let's delve into the production factory of our body, the endocrine system. Picture this, a bustling factory with workers meticulously creating products that are vital for the daily operations of an intricate system. This is not too dissimilar to how our endocrine system, the production factory of our body, operates. But instead of producing material goods, this factory manufactures something far more valuable, hormones. Now, let's zoom in on the brain, the command center of this factory. Here, we find two key players in the production of hormones, the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland. The hypothalamus is like the factory manager, overseeing the entire production process. It's a small region located at the base of the brain, but don't let its size fool you. This tiny titan has a big job. It's the pivotal link between our nervous system and our endocrine system, acting as a bridge that facilitates communication between the two. Acting on signals from the brain, the hypothalamus kicks off the hormone production process. It releases what are known as releasing hormones. These hormones then travel down to the first section of the pituitary gland, aptly named the anterior pituitary. The pituitary gland, often called the master gland, is like the factory floor where the actual manufacturing takes place. The hormones from the hypothalamus instruct the pituitary gland to produce and release a variety of hormones. These hormones then travel throughout the body, performing a myriad of functions, from regulating growth and metabolism to controlling our response to stress. So, while we may not often think about these minuscule structures in our brains, their impact is monumental. They are the unsung heroes of our bodies, tirelessly working behind the scenes. Without the hypothalamus and pituitary gland, our bodies wouldn't function as they should. They are the masterminds behind the production of hormones, the vital substances that keep our bodies running smoothly. So the hypothalamus and pituitary gland are the unsung heroes, tirelessly producing these hormones. Brain hormones are not just about controlling functions, they are also about maintaining our health. Let's find out how. Imagine our bodies as a finely tuned orchestra, with hormones acting as the music conductors. They dictate the rhythm and pace of our bodily functions, from hunger to emotions to growth and reproduction. However, when these conductors lose their beat, the music of our bodies can quickly turn to chaos. This is what happens when there is an imbalance in our brain hormones. Let's take serotonin, for example. Known as the feel-good hormone, it regulates our mood, appetite, and sleep. When we're feeling down, it's often because our serotonin levels have dipped. In fact, a persistent deficiency in serotonin can lead to depression, a condition that affects millions around the world. On the other hand, there's cortisol, our body's primary stress hormone. It's like an alarm system, kicking in when we're facing a challenge or in danger. But when this alarm doesn't switch off and cortisol levels remain high, it can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and a host of health issues like heart disease and weight gain. Then there's dopamine, the reward hormone, responsible for the pleasure we feel when we achieve a goal or enjoy a tasty meal. However, an excess of dopamine can lead to addictive behaviors, while too little can result in conditions like Parkinson's disease. These are just a few examples of how the imbalance of our brain hormones can impact our health. From our mental well-being to our physical health, these tiny chemical messengers hold immense power over us. So, what does this mean for us? It means that maintaining the balance of our brain hormones is crucial for our overall health. From our diet and exercise to our stress levels and sleep patterns, every aspect of our lifestyle influences this delicate balance. Our health is therefore a delicate balance of these brain hormones. The big question now is, how can we maintain the delicate balance of these brain hormones? To keep the seesaw of hormones in equilibrium, there are several strategies we can adopt. The first is to maintain a healthy diet. Food is not merely fuel, it's the raw material from which your body constructs itself, including those all-important hormones. A balanced diet incorporates a mix of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Proteins in particular are the building blocks for hormone production. Foods like lean meats, eggs, legumes, and nuts are excellent sources of protein. Regular exercise is another key to hormonal balance. Physical activity stimulates the production of endorphins, often termed the feel-good hormones. They help to alleviate stress and foster a sense of well-being. Whether it's a brisk walk in the park, a yoga session, or a high-intensity workout, find an activity that you enjoy. Adequate sleep is just as vital. During sleep, the body performs a host of regenerative processes, including the production and regulation of hormones. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to give your body the rest it needs. Stress management is the final piece of the puzzle. Chronic stress can throw your hormones into disarray, leading to a cascade of health issues. Incorporating stress management techniques into your routine can help restore balance. This could be as simple as practicing mindfulness, taking a few minutes each day to meditate, or even just stepping away from your desk to breathe and stretch. In essence, maintaining hormone balance is about adopting a holistic approach to health. It's about nurturing your body with nutritious food, keeping it active with regular exercise, allowing it ample rest, and fostering a calm and peaceful mind. Remember, a happy brain leads to a happy life. So take care of your brain and it will take care of you.